What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is another Friday in the gym and we're finished our in-person sessions for the week. So now it's time to get ourselves to the gym to get a training session done before we have a fully jam-packed day of things to do. The main focus at the moment is still trying to work as hard as we can to build the gym and everything around it. So I'm going to try and take you through some of the business things I'm doing today to show you what I'm doing to build my business, but also at the same time I can then look back at this and say 2 or 3 years time to see where I am then and where I am today. So if you haven't already, please be sure to sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Alright, we have finally made it to the gym and it is time to work out. I want to take some pre-workout today, but not sure if that is the smartest idea because I do need to do some cardio. However, it is completely freezing and I need to get warmed up as well. So I'm not sure what the best plan of action here. I probably will take it. I don't technically need it, but I feel like just focusing in for another session is going to be absolutely brutal with our pause rest sets that we now have to do. For our increased volume block is going to be a lot more, and I feel like just anything to help me get through at the moment will be beneficial. I feel like the oats just isn't giving me that push because obviously they're a slow digested carb, so it's going to take longer for them to get into the bloodstream, and I only had them probably about an hour ago now, so we're probably verging on them getting into the system, but at the same time I feel like I just want something to hit me now, so we'll have to make that decision quite quickly, but probably will do it. We've got some water, we've got an extra bottle, so we can make it work. But the main thing is getting another good session under the belt, get another rotation ticked off so that we can then start our next week fully strong again. And we have a full week then of the pause rest sets to do, as our last session, which was a leg day the other day, was my first day of doing it. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. And then we'll go from there because I think the upper sessions are going to feel it for the next couple of days, that's for sure.
I don't know where we're going, what we're searching for now, but I have only reason, keep you closer tonight. But when the sun goes down, but when the sun goes down.
Right, short back from gym now. Quick meal 2, which should technically be meal 1, but we swapped around the oats and meal 1 today. We're going to be going to get a massage soon, and I think it's going to be well needed. this higher training block at the moment that I'm doing, or higher volume training block that I'm doing at the moment, is not kicking my ass, but it'll just be a nice way to make sure going into next week that we are feeling better then. So we have 3 eggs here, we have some turkey sausages, spinach, and 2 slices of sourdough. This will keep me going now until after the massage, and depending on the mood I'm in, I might get myself a cheap meal tonight. We'll see. Maybe some burgers and fries might be on the cards. We shall see. However, we still have work to do. We need to get it done pretty quickly. So once that is done, we will then get ourselves sorted. But overall, extremely good gym session today. Very much enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to more like it next week. I do have arms tomorrow, but it's a bit more of a lighter session. I try and push myself as best as I can, but for some reason I've been having a bit of a sore wrist doing some of the exercises, so sometimes the weight has to be pulled back ever so slightly. Yes, we'll eat this now, and then we'll get moving on. I will pick you up soon once I'm getting some work done. So I've just finished up check-ins for the day, and getting new software and all has been very good so far for the gym, because it's just allowing us to make sure that we can keep people on point. And see, now with how things are going, things are a lot more in depth now, which is good, and the whole point of this is to make sure that we can provide back accountability so that we can get results. The main thing for us is making sure that we get results. If we can get results in the gym, then it's going to help us massively outside, and at the end of the day we want to help people, so making sure to help people is going to then help us, help you, and help us in the future essentially. But wordy there, I know, but even with all this that we've got here, there's just so much like stuff that we're doing. But hopefully this will be the last bit of software that we need to kind of buy as such now, which we'll be doing today, and then from that it'll just be building from that on a weekly basis going forward. You know, like seeing other people doing really well and different things like that is pretty cool. Like today I was getting a new bench for the gym and different things like that, and obviously getting to a point now where the gym is getting to a point that it's starting to have a nice buzz about it, which is really good. But then it's making sure that we can keep that buzz about, and then from that obviously as well is getting to a point where then there'll be more people coming in and looking at a bigger facility in the future, and that would obviously be the next goal. So there's a big exciting years as well, obviously with me looking to move away to Dubai. Not the best time to do it when things are starting to take off, very much so, but at the same time we'll make it work. Technology's there for a reason, which allows us to do these things, so we just have to get the head down and keep working away so that when I do come back in the future, we've got something to come back to and work from. So that'll be the next step probably, but for the meantime it's about building the foundations now so that we can then grow and have a strong business going forward, and I know that having all these things in place will do that. Okay, so we're back home now, and I've just finished some work for the evening. The massage went really well and I'm feeling fully refreshed now, which is great. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's session, just feeling a lot stronger and hopefully opened up a lot more. I won't be able to tell you until probably the next video about how I'm feeling in my sessions, but overall I'm feeling pretty great. Also, getting a good bit of work done today is great. It just also puts me ahead for the following week, so I'm looking forward to just seeing how things get on. We are starting to get more videos now, and we're starting to get more short form content, so things are going really well in that aspect, and just kind of getting into the content side of things a bit more, which allows me to be more creative, and I am really enjoying it. That's kind of the update on where we are at the start of 2026. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to share and subscribe. I will hopefully be back soon with more videos, hopefully better than last year anyway, and yeah, we'll just take us through some of our next videos, which are going to be me in an increased volume block, so I'm going to have a lot more to do, so stay tuned for that. So anyway guys, as I said, this is going to be the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to share and subscribe the video, and until next time, goodbye.